Good afternoon, everyone. Raise your hand if you have a question. We'll try to come to as many as we can. Okay, we'll kick off with Alex from the BBC.
Hi.
A huge win, dramatic moment in the title race, and a way for you to get it as well. You seem pretty certain from the moment that the handball went in that it was a foul. But were you nervous at all?
Well, yeah, what a moment, what an afternoon, what a week it's been for us. So full of emotions. I cannot praise enough the attitude, the desire, the courage, and the quality that the team has shown throughout this week, because it was so much at stake. And today we knew against a team that is fighting for their life, a club with an incredible history, how tough it was going to be. I think we started the game so well. Create 3 big chances to go in front, and we didn't manage to do that. So we have to keep our heads cool. And then we have the Ben White's injury. We have to make an adjustment there. After the halftime, we have to make another one with Ricky's injury. And after that, I said at halftime to the boys, we're really going to go for it. So we're ready, because if the game is not panning out in the manner that we have to, we're going to have to change it. And the finisher have done the difference. Martin's come in, he had an incredible impact in the game, an action that leaves Leo in a top position to score the goal. And after that, there are 2 moments. One is David's save with 0-0, 1-against-1, which is the story of the season again. And the other one, it's in the most chaotic circumstances, when 2 teams are playing for their lives, a call from the refs that I think it's very brave, but very consistent with what they've been talking about all season. So when I have to be critical, I have been, and today I have to praise them, at least for giving the option to a referee to decide. Away from the lights and the chaos, to give clarity to him to make the right call. And I think when you look at the action in that way, I think it is an obvious error, and it is a free kick, and the goal has to be disallowed. So congratulations, because they made a big call in very, very difficult circumstances.
John, Mirror?
Yeah, well, I think it's been described on TV as arguably the biggest VAR decision in Premier League history. Which is a fair shout, but also there's no doubt in your mind that it's a foul.
Yeah.
Low time. And then I guess a lot of people would be thinking, why does it kind of take so long? That kind of adds to the... Do you understand that? And then also, did it add to your tension and nervousness around it?
Probably today I have realized how difficult and how big is the referee's job. Because you're talking about a moment that can decide the history, the course of 2 massive clubs that they are fighting with their lives to achieve their objectives. And the pressure is huge.
It was the right choice.
It was the right choice, yeah.
Amy, Athletic?
Just quickly about Ben White, he looked in quite a lot of discomfort.
Yeah.
If you could update us how he is at.
We don't know, but it doesn't look good at all. So he needs some further testing tomorrow probably, and I will know a bit more.
And I also just ask you more generally, apart from the game itself, I mean, it felt like such a big hurdle to get over this one at the end of this week, knowing exactly what's in front of you now. How do you feel? How do they in the dressing room feel?
Amazing. I mean, I feel so happy, so proud, relieved as well, because we knew the difficulty of the game. But we've done it. It's been a phenomenal week in every sense. What the team has done, the way we play, the way we have approached games. Then what our supporters have done for us this season, all week and today as well, is phenomenal. I think it changes the energy of the team. And we have to leave the present now and just think about Burnley, because that's the only important thing.
James, CBS?
Yeah, so it sounds like you had to make the change to bring Cristiano on. But did you feel like moving Declan to right back maybe didn't kind of work as well as you expected and as well as it worked for Brighton?
There are 2 actions defensively that we suffer a little bit. I don't think it's because of his positioning, but we alter things. We had to. But as well with the game that I expected, bringing Mosque was going to lock something that we really believe that it can give us the fluidity and the chance to hurt them. But sometimes you have to make another change, and the one on Subi was tough, but I really felt it that we had to put 2 attacking midfielders in that moment to generate all the kind of issues and threats, and thanks God it worked out.
Tom, Football London?
Often you think about games where you might score a load of goals, momentum from that. can games like this that end in such a way give you such an emotional feeling and actually be more beneficial than anything?
Especially when there is only 2 games to go after that, and we have created some big chances and we didn't score, and the team had to stay cool. And I knew that they were going to have moments as well, because they don't need much to create issues in and around your box with the players that they have and the setup that they have. So yeah, we navigated through that, and I think we deserve to win the game.
Okay, last 2 because Nuno's waiting. We'll go to Nick from Haters.
A couple of those early chances fell to Leandro Trossard. He hit the post twice.
Yeah.
And then waited so late to get that winner in his first goal in 2026, despite a good run of form recently.
Yeah. Well, there is a play that makes a difference for us, and he had, as everybody, it's impossible to maintain the level, especially what we demand to our front players. I think recently he's been really, really good. I think the games that he's played this week has been phenomenal, and yeah, he's made a difference.
Isan Delimel, finally, thank you.
Hi.
That save by David Raya, what have you got to say about that? It's on the first time I think it's
When you talk about magic moments, this is certainly one, in the most needed moment as well, to pull off with that save. It was incredible. Sorry? I don't know. He's made a few, to be fair, but yeah, that tells you how good it's been.
Okay, everyone. Thanks very much.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. La Bulgarian, thank you.
So I think I've got Sanders was going to be better.